Why do we make the choices that we make? Boy, we really racked this one through our brain, didn't we, honey?
She is getting a nice rinse. She was a little salty there from that night crossing.
So, this is what we got today, and everybody else kind of ran over to the other side of this little isthmus here. Don't know, let me see. Can you see everybody over there? We're really bouncing around in here, so everybody ran over there because this afternoon we were going to have a rainstorm and gusty winds coming from the northeast for a few hours, and we have a really good bite in here, but we've got some pretty high wind waves coming in.
We've got a lot of chain out.
We have a lot of chain. What are we, 6 to 1?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, we're like 6 to 1 out there or more. And I don't know, should I take this outside?
It's pretty wet right now. We're just getting a nice rinse.
It's pretty crazy. We had to put this little thing in the door to keep it from squeaking. But okay, I'm going to give you a little better view. Let's see what's crashing. Unfortunately, it leaves us on a leeward shore. Oh, poor little seagull's having a hard time over there. And we got a little squall that's coming in. And they're bouncing over there too. This is Formentera today, by the way. And we have a little rainstorm coming in. There's a little monohull way over there, but most everybody went over to the leeward side of this little isthmus. And Eric and I, we were, analyzing and studying. And the thing is that today, around what time is it supposed to stop? Yeah, like around 5 o'clock. The wind is supposed to die and shift to the northwest. Right now it's coming from the northeast. And so we have a really good bite. We held through about, what would you say, this morning we had some gusts up to what, 25?
Yeah, maybe.
So we had some pretty strong gusts this morning, and the anchor was holding so good, and we put out a whole bunch. I think we're like 7 to 1 or something out here. So because we have such a good bite, it's a little bouncy. For most, like monohulls, those guys over there, it's almost untenable, but it's supposed to shift in about 3 hours, and then tonight blow stink from the northwest coming in over on the other side of the isthmus with a 1 meter swell. So, you going outside? This little door rattles when it's like this out here. Anyway, yeah, coming and looking at the front. Let's see our little squall that we have out there. Got some decent wind waves.
There's nothing like getting a nice rinse up for your upper rigging.
She needed a rinse. But anyway, we decided that it would be best for us to go through the squally stuff on this side during the daylight hours. If we have to move, if we drag, if something happens and we have to move the boat, that yeah, look at it. That we would rather do that during the daylight hours. So, ooh, look at this wave coming in. Yeah, almost untenable. Oh, we're gonna bounce with this one. So they've got the same going over there, just not quite as much waves, but they still have the wind.
Plus, they're gonna have some swell coming in, remember?
And then they're gonna have swell on top of it. So we racked our brains trying to think if we were just going to run over to the other side, ride this out, but then it's going to happen all night over there. So zigging and zagging one side of the isthmus to the other, or just ride it out. And like I said, our anchor's got a really good hold down there, and we haven't budged. So we're gonna ride it out, and this is the things that we do and the decisions we have to make, and you hope they're right. And if they're not, I guess our worst case scenario is we turn the engines on, we raise the anchor, and we go sit it out there, away from shore. So almost untenable in here, and for many it would definitely be untenable. It's blowing stink. I'm guessing it's probably 30 knots. What would you say, honey? Look at these wind waves.
Yeah, it's blowing pretty good right now. Hopefully it's going to blow over pretty quick.
So, I guess these Balearic Islands are kind of known for swelly, windy, untenable anchorages. All right, talk to you later.